So we're now joined by Grandmaster David Howell from England, who's just won his game against Jean-Ludwig Hammer from Norway. What happened in the game, David?
It's all a bit of a blur, really. The opening did not go to plan. He kind of tricked me. He move ordered me to get me into something that I wanted to avoid. And he came armed with the middle game plan. He seemed to know what was going on, whereas I was just making it up, really. So I got a position that I thought was okay, maybe slightly worse, but very solid. And then suddenly his position kind of, he'd gained a lot of space, and suddenly it just kind of self-destructed on itself. My pieces got active, I managed to pick up all his central pawns, and we went into an endgame where I was quite confident I could convert. But he seemed to make it quite simple for me. He just let me exchange everything. And yeah, I'm not sure whether to be proud or whether it's just, it's one of those kind of team games. It's very nervy. Well, got there in the end.
Speaking of team games, nervy, yesterday was a nervy start for England as you only got a draw against lower seeded Team Moldova. What happened in that match?
It was disappointing, really. It looked like we were going to win board 4 from a very early stage, so it was just up to the rest of us to be solid. There was a quick draw on board 3, and I had a balanced game, which was a draw, and it's just unfortunate that board 1 Nigel overpressed. Otherwise, we probably would have been talking about a narrow victory. So small margins here, everyone's really strong. If we win the rest of the games, everyone's going to slip up, everyone's going to drop points. So.
Today is a good comeback. Norway, how did you feel when the parents come out? They are, I believe, the youngest team around here. How do you feel about playing them beforehand?
We like playing kids, we're old men, we're grumpy, we have a point to prove. So no, I was hoping I'd play Tari because he knocked me out of the World Cup, so I wanted to get revenge, and without Magnus it's slightly less scary. So, we were confident and seemed to have paid off today.
Tell us a bit about the atmosphere on Team England. You have 2 legends of the game on the top 2 boards in Mickey Adams and Nigel Short. Then you and Gawain, sort of the younger generation, and Luke, who for the longest time had the claim to be the strongest amateur player in the world. How is the atmosphere?
The atmosphere is very good. We've kind of all been on the team now for the last 10, 15 years, so we know each other very, very well, maybe too well. I remember my first team event in 2008, and I think it was the same board order actually. I was on board 3 behind Adams and Short, and I was a bit starstruck to be sitting next to my 2 chess heroes, growing up. But they're both very nice guys, they're both very approachable, and we were good. No, we get on very well, so can't complain about the atmosphere. Just be nice to win something sooner rather than later.
Well, I think you are winning the match today, so you're now making a comeback. Final question for you, how are you enjoying your time here in Greece so far, and how do you like the setting, the location of the tournament?
No, I love it. I think the last time I was here in this exact resort was when I was playing in the World Under-12 Championship. I stopped Magnus winning the gold medal. He didn't talk to me for 7 years, so no, I have fond memories of this place. I love it really. Anywhere near the sea is fine in my books. No, I need to go swimming there. That's my one thing to do.
Right, well, we'll let you off, have an early night, and hopefully go for a swim in the morning.
Okay.
Thank you very much, and best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you, Fiona. Thanks.